Now, the year-end travel peak could arrive earlier. Travel agencies say travellers are locking down trips earlier to avoid higher prices later on. Flights to Taiwan and Hong Kong have already surged to the highest in 2 months. Lauren Ong reports.
It's been 2 years of longing from a screen, but 25-year-old Eunice Liu could soon see this iconic landmark in person as Taiwan looks to ease its mandatory COVID-19 quarantine for arrivals in mid-October. It's news the medical social worker has been looking forward to reading in her regular checks of the island's latest border measures.
Prior to the pandemic, I would say I fly about 3 times a year. So pretty much, across the seasons, I actually fly over there to visit my friends. And back then, because I was still a student before the pandemic, so I actually had a lot of time and it's more flexible. So I could actually go there for about 2 weeks on average.
She expects to travel as soon as November and is already exploring the possibility of visits in December and February. It'll be a long-awaited reunion with friends she's kept up with throughout the pandemic.
Just tell me that, they're thinking of me when they're playing.
Her search for cheap flights hasn't been easy, however. According to Google's flight tracker, the volume of flights to Taiwan and Hong Kong has surged to its highest since July. Prices for the least expensive flights to Taiwan have doubled in this time, while those for Hong Kong have increased by 30%.
Many of the adults are starting to plan ahead just to avoid the peak travel that we will start to experience in a couple of months' time. Everyone wants to avoid travel chaos or crowded airports, crowded hotels, and get those early rates as quickly as possible. So we anticipate that travelers will start booking and leaving the country earlier than expected.
On travel booking site Expedia, searches for Hong Kong and Taiwan have more than doubled. The two destinations are among the top 10 most popular on the site, but not all Singaporeans might be willing to take a gamble with them just yet.
Consumers in Singapore, they need to feel secure when they do their reservation. So when there is uncertainty, Singaporeans are spoiled for choices. We do have other choices, so they will probably do a wait and see before they commit into a destination where they are not sure of at the moment.
Uncertainty or not, travel agents say Tokyo is now among the most popular destinations, along with Bangkok and European cities.